Hello guys, I'm currently in my office and I know it is really random, but I just suddenly wanted to vlog something, so that's why I grabbed my phone and started this vlog. So yeah, I'm working right now, but we'll see what we will have today in this vlog. I know it's been kinda long since my last video. Actually, I already made a few videos, but they all ended up in my drafts because I don't know, I just didn't have enough time to finalize them. And yeah, I really want to do some vlogs, but I was not able to balance between my life, my work and my studying. And I also have a lot of stuff to deal with my life. There were so many problems and stuff like that. So yeah, but recently I just graduated from my university. I have more time to focus on myself. I have more time, more space to do what I like. I have new plans for my future. I also got a full-time position. So yeah, that's why I felt like sharing my life after graduation.
Every minute slipping by, even when I close my eyes, ruthless I know. You might even wonder why I go
Just forgot my headphones, so I need to go back and take them. I have them. So now let's go.
So it's around 3 p.m. right now. I left my office early today because we don't have much to do and there's almost no one in the office. And as it's still early, I'm going to my friend's workplace. She's working in a Vietnamese boba store and it's near here, so yeah, I will just pass by and have some chit chat with her.
if I spend all my days searching for gold, I would be running out of time to see all your beauty and beyond.
I'm currently enjoying my life after graduation because I'm not stressed as I used to be anymore. I'm just doing whatever I like in this life. I have more time to take care of myself, to develop myself, and yeah, I'm so excited to start this new chapter of my life. Now I'm going home, change my clothes, and then I will go to the gym.
I changed my clothes already because it's starting to get cold outside.
I love sunset in Prague so badly because it's always so nice. My gym is here in this shopping center, so I will just go inside. It's on the 3rd or 4th floor, I'm not sure. But yeah, I will just do a quick session today because I'm so tired already.
There are a lot of people today.
Yesterday I had 2 hours of intense workout, so my body hurts so much today. That's why I will just have something super light because I don't want to hurt myself, and I also want to leave my muscles rest a little bit.
Got me throwing thoughts around. I've been thinking about you when you was around. Got me thinking about you every day. I think about you. Yeah, yeah, hold me down, baby. You be looking so deep.
I will just quickly check the grocery store, which is Albert. It's right here already, to see if they have something that I want to buy. I see kaki on discount, so I'll get some. And oh my god, I really like these cheese bread, so I'll also get one. Now I will go home, I'll take a shower, and I will go out with my friend. We will have dinner together. Yeah, so let's go. I took a shower already, I did my makeup and get dressed, and now let's go out.
I want you to stay, yeah. I want you to stay,
I'm having dinner here tonight. This cafe is already more than 100 years old. It is a Czech place, but it was designed according to the example of Paris cafes, and also the name of Louvre was taken from the famous Louvre Museum of France. One interesting fact is that Albert Einstein was a frequent customer here when he was a professor at Prague's German University. My friend is a little bit late, so I'll go in and get a table for us. This place is really famous with the hot chocolate, so I always order hot chocolate whenever I'm here. Today I'm having tartare, which is the raw beef meat. We were not too hungry, so we order always something light. The food here is really good. They also have really nice cakes, and the price is very reasonable. Even if they have long history and nice space, it is much cheaper than other luxurious restaurants. Okay, so last week I posted a Q&A on my Instagram story, and I got a lot of questions, which is so nice. Thank you guys for asking me. And yeah, today I will just answer them in this vlog. I think let's just first start with the introduction about myself. So basically my name is Yana. I am Vietnamese, but I was born and raised in Czech Republic. I moved to Vietnam with my parents when I was around 10 years old. And I moved back to Czech Republic when I was 19 years old. So basically I spent half of my life in Vietnam and half of my life in Czech Republic. In Vietnam, my hometown is Quang Binh, but I have been living in Quang Tri since I moved to Vietnam. So whenever someone asks me where are you from, it's kind of hard for me to answer like where I am from, because I was born in a different place, my hometown is a different place, but I was living in two different places as well, so I'm not sure. I have a lot of like Vietnamese questions, so I will just translate them into English and answer everything in English. So the first one is, do you plan moving to Vietnam? I would say yes, but after 30 years old, because for now I love everything here in Czech Republic. I love my life in Prague. I love the working environment, the conditions, the weather. I mean, I was born here, so it's a really nice environment for me to live here. But it's a little bit too peaceful for me, and I think it's the general vibe of European countries when it's kind of like peaceful. And I would prefer to spend like the rest of my life in some kind of like busy, crowded, dynamic country, which is like Asian vibes. So yeah, I think I will move to Vietnam. I mean, when I make enough money, and then I move to Vietnam, I can like open a business there in Vietnam. So yeah, so that's my plan. Next question is, do you speak Czech? I got this question a lot. So yeah, I used to speak Czech because it's basically my first language. I was born speaking Czech, and when I moved to Vietnam for the first few months, I didn't even speak any Vietnamese. I spoke only Czech with my parents and my brother. But as I was living there and going to school there, and then I was surrounded by full of Vietnamese people, so I needed to learn Vietnamese, and I didn't get any chance to speak Czech anymore. So that's why after like nearly 10 years without speaking Czech, for sure I forgot
got a lot. But yeah, since now I'm here in Prague, in Czech Republic, I started to use it again, and it's not too hard for me to learn it all over again because it's still somewhere there in my mind, and my accent is still like really native. One of my problem is that it's hard for me to express myself in Czech. I mean, whenever someone is talking in Czech, I can totally understand. If they're asking me some question in Czech, I can understand, but I can only reply them in English. I'm currently having a Czech language course, so yeah, I believe after like a few months I would be able to finally speak it again. The next question is, how's life in Czech? Is it easy to live there? I would say yes. Czech is one of the safest countries in the world. If you're living in Prague, you don't even need to speak Czech. You can just speak English, and then you will be fine because there are a lot of international students here, a lot of foreigners, a lot of tourists. So that's why it's totally fine if you can only speak English. You will survive. I mean, you will live well here. If you're a Vietnamese, it's also fine for you to live here because there are a lot of Vietnamese people here. We are considered as a minor ethnicity of Czech Republic, so we have a huge community here. So that's why sometimes it feels like you are not even in Europe because you have Vietnamese food all around you. You meet Vietnamese people everywhere on all the streets. Also, one of the important thing is that there is basically no racism to Asian people. So I would say yes, Czech is a nice place to live. Nice weather, nice life, nice people. Everything is nice. The next question is, what are you doing now, and do you have any new plans? So yeah, I'm currently working as a finance specialist in an American company. If you search for Caterpillar in Google, you can easily find it. But I'm working for the branch company. It's called Solar Turbines. And yeah, besides, I also have my own project. I'm currently working on a startup. I will just share later when it's already there on the market, but for now I will just keep it as a secret. So yeah, that's basically my plan. Having my own business here. Then after I make some money, I will move to Vietnam. I will open a new business in Vietnam, and I will just fly like back and forth to check my business here in Czech Republic and also in Vietnam. I hope I can stick to it. And yeah, next question is working in Europe stressful? So I would say like it depends on which type of company you are working at and also where you're living. So in my case, I'm working in an international company in Czech Republic, and usually international companies or big companies are not too stressful because people here, they would prioritize work-life balance, and you don't have such heavy workloads. And even if you need to work overtime, they will pay like 2 times or 3 times more. And also like the flexible working condition and flexible working time just make it much more comfortable to work. And whenever you have any difficulties, you can just talk to your manager and he can just try to help you. Or if you feel like you're too stressed and you have too much, like you have too heavy workloads, you can just talk to your managers and they can consider modifying it for you. So yeah, basically I'm enjoying it. I love the working environment and conditions here, so it's not stressful for me. That's why I have time to work on my own project, because in my full-time job it's so chill and I have a lot of time to do something else. I also like the fact that there's no hierarchy at all in the organization, so there's no such a big distance between you and your manager, and you can just express your ideas and opinions freely. No one's gonna judge you. Yeah, but like for example, my friends, they are working in a Vietnamese company here in Czech Republic, and they work like 6 days per week. They have like much heavier workloads. They don't have much work-life balance, and they get paid less than me, who is working like 5 days per week and having a really like flexible working time and a chill work. Next question is, why did you choose Czech? I didn't plan to move to Czech at all because previously I got a scholarship to study in Venice, Italy. I was living in Venice for a few months, but then I realized that it's not what I actually wanted because the environment is, I don't know, it's too hot for me, too many mosquitoes, and it feels like that I'm still in Vietnam. And for me, the living environment is so important. So I decided to drop the scholarship, to take a gap year. I went to Czech Republic to visit my cousins. And I moved to Prague just to work part-time during my gap year, and I just decided to stay in Prague because it's a really nice place to live, and that's why I applied for the university in Prague. And yeah, so that's how I chose Czech Republic. Next questions will be more about like gym, working out, diet, and all those stuff. So yeah, first of all, which gym are you going? I usually go to Max Flora and Fitness because it's kind of near my place, but sometimes I also go to Fun Factory because they have really nice group lessons, for example Pilates, boxing, yoga, cardio, cycling, and all those stuff. So yeah, I will just switch between these two. How often do you go to the gym? Basically depends, but usually it will be around like 4 to 5 times per week. Sometimes if I'm lazy to go to the gym, I will just stay at home and do like home workouts, most likely Pilates. But if I'm not really in the mood to do any kind of workouts, I will just not force myself. I will just take some day off until I feel like going to the gym again. So don't force yourself to do something that you don't feel like doing, because later then you will easily give up. How do you keep your shape? Well, I go to the gym frequently. I eat healthy. I don't eat fast food. I don't drink milk tea. I don't consume sugary and fatty food at all. So yeah, I also do intermittent fasting, so it's not too strict, but I'm trying to keep myself not to eat anything after 6 p.m. So yeah, that's basically how I keep my shape. I learned one thing is that don't be too strict with yourself, because at some point it will get worse. Instead of like craving yourself that much, just eat healthy, but whenever you crave for something, just feel free to eat it. It's like 1 or 2 times per week. It won't like make you fat. Which school do you go to and what is your major? So I went to Prague University of Economics and Business. It's a public school, and my major was business administration, which is nothing too special. Yeah. Is it easy to stay in Czech after graduation? I would say it depends. I mean, if you get a job after graduation, then it's totally fine to stay in Czech Republic. But if you cannot find a job before your visa expired, then you will need to go to Vietnam, or like you will need to go back to your country. Or you can just get a Czech boyfriend, or marry a Czech guy, or marry a person who has the permanent residency card, and then you can just stay here, but it's not recommended. Next question is, do you need Czech to be able to study in Czech? As I said before, there are a lot of international students here and they don't even speak any Czech, so you don't need Czech to be able to study in Czech, because there are a lot of like English program. But if you are studying in Czech, it will be totally free. If you are studying in English program, you will need to pay tuition fee, and there's no scholarship at all. So I think that's it for today. I still have some more questions, but the vlog is already too long, and maybe I can answer them in my next Q&A vlogs. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys got some useful information about studying or living in Czech Republic. And I already made a new vlog, which I will be posting after this one. If you liked the video, please give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next vlog. Bye bye!